Yo, yo, I'm like an addict, ooh, I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change.
Alright everybody, welcome back to On3. Came home again from training, just so we can work on this car here. Chrissy went and got the head for me on Wednesday, so they took care of that. Apparently we did warp a head, but they were able to machine it down, so it worked out. I did see that they forgot and left a freeze plug out on the back of the head, but I'll get with them this week and have them give me another one for that. So what I'm going to do here is I'll turn this camera around and I'll show you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this head off. I mean, I got a pair of head gaskets. I'm going to go ahead and might as well replace them both while we're here, since we got it this far down. You can see this one. You can see where they forgot to give me my freeze plug, but that's not that big a deal. Sheeting the head down. All super nice now. So that's ready to go. Before we put the motor back in it though, there's a couple things I'm going to do. I have a stand-up radiator I'm going to put in there, so I kind of marked it out already. I kind of marked it out already. I'm going to cut out this support here, so that way I can put in a stand-up radiator. Alright, so we got this head off on this side. You can see this whole head gasket, it was sealed. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's cheap insurance to go ahead and just replace it, since I already got the motor out of the car now and just be done with it. You know how hard this is to do with one hand? Falling back on here. And get dirty. Grab that side.
Super K to the rescue.
Alright, so yeah, you can see everything was sealed on this one. Looks like number one was running a little fat. I think maybe I had a plug wire issue on that one, but I got another set of plug wires too, so I'll get this thing cleaned up, paint the gaskets, and start getting it back together. Might be better to see now that we have daylight, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, cut this out, like I said earlier, and it's two pieces here. I don't know if I can get, yeah, right there, there's a spot weld, so they're all across here. So what I'll do first is take a drill bit, drill them out, so that way I can separate them, and then be able to cut this out to get the radiator in. Then once I get the radiator partially in, I can go right here and cut out what I need for the radiator cap to go back in there in the neck. Thing is, this is an On3 kit, and there was absolutely no instructions, so we just had pictures. So I'm kind of winging this thing. We'll see how it goes. It's all cut, as nerve-wracking as that is. I hate using those dang death wheels. Like I said, I just kind of roughed this thing in, and so now we're going to try to pull this apart. As you see, I drilled out all the welds that I could find. There might be a couple in there from where it's been from where I lifted, but we're going to see how this thing comes apart. Alright, so we got the top part, or separated the top from the front side. I drilled out all the spot welds, and now we have to grind it all the way back. Let's see if we can see that all the way there, like across. So, like I said, I didn't have any instructions, so I just measured from here the thickness of the radiator back, and then we'll cut that all out, and then clean it up, and our radiator cap will go on this side. So what we'll do, we'll get it in here, and then measure for the cap, drill a hole with a hole saw, then trim it up and dress this all up. Hopefully this will work. I'm not sure what they want to do with this plate that came with it, but it comes with those two brackets. They'll hold it in from the top. It doesn't fit in the bottom of the car down here, so in this area, so I'm not real sure what they want to do with that. But like I said, I'm just kind of winging this. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on time lapse and cut this other piece out. Alright, as you can see, we got it all out across there. It's a little, I would say, kind of hacked up. I got a couple of things that I clean up because my grinding wheel just wouldn't get in there very well. But I can dress that up with a flapper wheel. So now we'll look at test fitting this radiator real quick, see how it looks. Alright, so I drilled out all the, what I could see of the spot welds. Now I'm going to cut this lip off. Now I should probably cut it from this side, but I don't have any room, so I'll cut it from the front, and then just, once I get it out of the way, I can cut the rest of the back side out. And then that should leave us with a flat area for that radiator to stand up in, and then all we'd have to do is cut out up here for the filler, the radiator cap. So, that's where we're at. I'm getting ready to start grinding on this thing some more. Alright, so this project is taking way longer than I thought it would. So it looks like that corner I still got to cut out. I just ran out of cutting wheel, so I got to get that. I went to the store, got that. So that side and that side, once I cut that out, that should pop right out. Radiator should go in, and then we go to put the hole for the radiator cap. So that's kind of where we're at. And I'm going to test fit everything, then I'm going to go ahead and then I'll drill the hole for the radiator cap, and we'll go from there. And shoot a coat of paint on there so that way this stuff doesn't rust more than it already has. Alright, after the debacle of no instructions, I think we finally figured it out. So we had to take out, let me see if I can get the piece down here, the lining down this whole way. There's a little piece here. It's got that little hip in there, or bump in there, like I was saying earlier. That is a tetanus shot waiting to happen. Pulled that out, and then took a 2.5 inch hole saw right here, ran that through there, and then kind of ground down the sides a little bit so that way everything will fit. But now, when we look at it, I still got to do a little dressing up, but for the most part, this thing is going in. And let's see here. Basically, you got a stand-up radiator now. It's still slanted a little bit. It probably looks like it because the car's up in the air. But, and then with our clamps here, This will hold that one in, and what I'll do with the bottom clamp is I'll take one and I'll drill a hole in it, and I'll move it back so that way it holds it that way. We'll have two holding it in place. As you can see, it still needs to go back a little bit more, but when I go through there with a flap wheel, I'm going to see how much metal we take off before I start cutting some more to see if it all works. So pretty much a 2-hour project I thought it was gonna take. No strip bolts, just had to run to the parts store to get some more cutting wheels. But yeah, it's 7:30. What time did I start this?
Early.
I think I started at like, I think I started right around 1. So 6 hours. Not impressed. Like, the radiator looks nice, but I'm not impressed because there was no instructions. What else? Yeah, it just had pictures. And so I had to do some research online on how to do stuff. Some people cut this whole section out, then take this aluminum piece that they send you, which they don't give you any instructions with that neither, and just use that. I don't know. This is dead center. They give you a little nick in there for dead center. So I don't know if they want that on the bottom, the top. They don't say shit. But
They said you gotta figure it out yourself.
pretty much, because they don't know what turbo system you're running. So this is set up to make it work best for whatever you have. But
Figure it out as you go.
right, and what we have is a single, which we're going to a bigger single here soon, but like, it's the quality of everything they sent is good. Just the lack of instruction is what sucks. So it's pretty much fend for yourself, and
Figure it out as you go.
yeah. And I think today was probably about the worst day I could have done this. I was sweating so bad, I was soaked all day long. And but either way, it's pretty much done. I'll wrap this video up with that. Other than that, like, I'm gonna go back to school tomorrow for some more training, and then I'll be done midweek. I'll come home, get the motor back together, which is still disabled. Like I said, they forgot to put a freeze plug in it, no big deal. We'll get it in this week, get that put in, and then I'll have that back together. This in, instead of having to decide if I'm going to replace the brake booster with, and just go with manual brakes yet, because I'm kind of itching to get this thing back together, because there's a lot of stuff coming up that I want to do. So other than that, we're going to close out this video and chill out the rest of the night. I'll knock the rest of these burrs off when I get home on Thursday, and I'll slap it in. So I appreciate everybody. Comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last.